Okay, this is my video review on how to access and disassemble the trigger box for the JG Bar-10. What you're going to want to do is take the stock off the Bar-10, which I explained in one of my other videos. So, once you have successfully taken that off, you should arrive at this. Put your two screws over here. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is take the trigger guard off. Just right here, it should fit in like this. Just unscrew this screw right here until you can just pop right off. Okay, next thing you're going to want to do is take a small screwdriver, put it where this little knob is, and this does take force, so don't worry. Just pound it until it comes out like that. Next, what you're going to want to do is take your screwdriver and unscrew this without dropping your screwdriver. Okay. So, and it should just come off, if I can unscrew this other one, like so. Okay. Now this is its own thing, we can leave that there. Okay, now to get into the meat and potatoes of the trigger box, what you're going to want to do is take these 4 screws right here and unscrew them. Now, the one in front is smaller than the other ones, so keep that in mind. It is the smallest screw out of all of them, so you want to be sure that you put it back in the right spot. Okay, now a quick reason why I'm doing this. I had a request from one of my viewers to make a video that explained how to take this apart for upgrade parts for Sears and stuff. So, that is why I am doing this. And please be sure not to lose those screws that you take out. Okay. Now, I was taking this apart earlier, and I found out that one of the screws that holds the trigger box into the, one second. Okay, sorry, I had to take a phone call. Okay, as I was saying, I was taking these screws out right here, and I realized that one of them was not sticking. And that forms a problem because it does not form proper weld to the internals of the bolt, so that it's not totally complete and it won't grab the spring and hold it there. So, as we are taking these out, so you just want to be able to be sure to check those so that you don't break anything. Okay, now, so as you're taking these out, they should come out one by one. You can just line them up however you want. All the rest of the screws, other than the one in front, are the exact same size. Okay, after you take those out, you're going to want to take the safety screw out. What you're going to want to do is just take that and just probably use a bigger screwdriver. Just pop that thing out like that. Okay. Now, just like my other videos, if you have any questions or anything you'd like me to review or anything like that, just please post that in the comment section or PM me, and I will do my best to respond as fast as I can. Okay, now that you have all those screws out, it's going to take it, and it does take a little bit of force, so don't be afraid. Just pop it out, like so. It should come out easily up here, but the trigger, there's a thicker peg holding the trigger together, so it will come out. It takes a little bit more force. There we go. Just like that. Okay, now you get to your two main parts. You have the lower and the lower still, but basically this is the part that everything attaches onto, so this is the main part of it. So, here's what it looks like inside. What you are going to want to do to access is you're going to want to take this out. This is to access Sears. I'm not going to tell you how to do triggers and other things because that would take a while. Okay, one thing you're going to notice is that there's all these little pegs that hold these together. So don't lose those, because if you do, it won't fit back together. But this is your basic trigger and piston sear. Right here, this long piece is your trigger sear. Sorry. Here is your piston sear. This is what pulls the spring back so it can latch onto the piston. So, what happens is, to get this out, there's a little spring in here, and I think it's a leaf spring, if that's the right term. I'm not sure it is, but oh well. But what that does is you need, when you pull this out, this little peg right in there, you have to get that out, and then that little spring will come out as well. And you want to be sure you put that back in right. Make sure you remember how it went in, and you can put it in exactly the way it was. So I'm not going to take it apart because it'll take me a long time to put it back together. But that's basically it. Just pop that out, take that out, replace it, put it in with the leaf spring or whatever that is, and you're good. To replace this, you just pop that out, or you just put all the things together. But so that's that. I guess I will tell you how to take the trigger out. Basically what you do is you just pull the trigger out. That's simple. You don't need to replace. It's a very strong trigger. This spring here, there's a little guide right there, and that spring rests on that and pushes up against here, so that you get the tension from the spring. Now right here, this little piece, try not to get that out, because if you do, it's going to be a pain to get that back in. I mean, it took me probably 20 minutes. Well, not 20 minutes, maybe like 10 minutes to get that thing back in. It takes a lot of effort. But that's that. Now to put it back together, it's the same simple concept. This right here needs to go in this little L-shaped groove, like so, while this spring needs to go in here. This needs to just slide in. Try not to damage anything. Just put this little hole right here through the peg, like that. And then just press that down, like so. And then there you go.